Hello viewers, welcome again to my channel. So today we're gonna be treating on how to print Excel sheet. Printing of Excel sheet is fun. You know, most times after you finish filling in your Excel, you might need to print for reference purpose, or you want to have them in a paper form. So most times when my clients print, they discover that not all the columns are being displayed on the A4 paper, so they tend to know why it is like that or how they can make those adjustments. So that's the tutorial I'll be doing today. So we have this sheet here, the summer attendance January 2022, that we'll be using for our example. So we can see that we have the different cells that are already been filled, more than 1 pages. Note that when you are printing, you are either printing in the different page layout size, because we have the different sizes. So let's say you are printing in portrait or you are printing in landscape. So the file size, either you are printing letter, tabloid, legal, whatever file size you are using, it's pertinent. So we are using our A4 size to tell you what we are printing. Yeah, we are using our A4 size for printing because that's the default print we have around. And we are also using our portrait for the printing. Note that your margin too, you can also adjust your margin. That's how far you want it to go, just like Microsoft Word and others. So you can decide to adjust your margin on how much you want it to be. But I decided to use 0.7 and 0.7 left, 0.7 right, then the top 0.75, bottom 0.75. So you can also make your own adjustment on how you want it to be positioned in the layout. So with this that I have in hand, if I want to print this sheet, for instance, already in my A4 size, because I've already fixed it in the A4 and the portrait orientation. So if you go to, you can see that with the orientation I have, look at what is ending on the sheet. That means that the designation is where it is ending on the sheet. So I need to make my own adjustment. If I want to get something beautiful, I need to make my own adjustment, because I need this print to be an A4 size, and I need from the serial number to the bank account number to be displaying on my A4 sheet before I print. So what do? So I go back to home. As you can see, this line that is indicating here, this dotted line, indicates that this is where your A4 paper will print and end. That means that from here to here is another page, from here to here is another page. So you take note, but this line doesn't display most times, except you have gone to the view. So for me to get my A4 print, let's go back there. We said where we want to print, we notice that it's ending here at the designation. If we keep on checking, we see that at the tail end, those other parts that are not showing will now start entering another page. So we go back. What you do, you go to your view, you go to your page break. When you go to your page break, there's a dotted line here. This dotted line becomes blue. So this dotted line is showing you that from here to here is a page, and from here to here is a page. So if you are expecting your print at this instance to come from here to here, you might be making a very big mistake. You can see they are numbering, they are already numbered. That means that here is a page, we have our second page, we have our third page, we have our fourth page. So after you come down to the bottom, it continues this other way. So what you do in this case, you extend this line to tell it that you want this page 1 to cover up from here to here. So you make your extension. So we see page 1 is now a full package from here to here. I decided to make a little adjustment again. Alright, so we see that page 1 is covering now from serial number to the bank account, just like every other one. So the pages are now arranged. Before we're having 12 pages, but now we are having just 5 pages. So let's go back to our home, or we go back to our normal first. Okay, so let's try to print. Wow, so we can see that the 12 pages document becomes a 5-page. So now you can now print. We can now see that it is just the way we want it to be printed. So that's the way to adjust your pagination in Microsoft Excel when you want to print, how to arrange your page where you want to print, or printing in Microsoft Excel. I hope this video helps you. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section, or any other video you want us to do next, you can drop it in the comment section. And we'll be so glad if you can share this video and subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed yet, and also share for other people to follow. Thank you very much. See you in our next video.